To make a long story short.
Long story short.
We've all got a story to tell. Every place has its unique stories, and sharing those stories, those experiences, is as old as the human race. A well-told story is good to listen to, and it's also good to tell. That's the basic idea behind Long Story Short. The roads and highways around here travel through a land rich with stories. And there's so many stories to tell, stories about sport.
Anyway, he had this idea that his mate was a hypnotist, so he'd get his mate up to hypnotise our B-grade boys. And the hypnotist gets in from him. I don't know what he was saying to him, but he hypnotised them all. And then he probably told them to go out there and do this work. And they all stormed up this ravine wall, out onto the oval. And it's on for young and old. Anyway, they must have worn off. They got done by about 20 goals again.
Or myths and legends, some of which may be true, such as the Coolanong cat.
You can speak to basically anyone in this area and say, have you heard of the Coolanong cat? And they'll say yes.
So you take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Always looking for the cat.
And there's just good storytellers. You'll know this bloke.
So what happened was, this bloke, because we're machinery dealers, this bloke came to the yard one day and he said, I'm interested in buying a wide line air seeder. So we looked at all the air seeders. We had about 6 or 8 in stock. Anyway, he was talking to me and I thought, this bloke is just a brick short of a load. He's sort of just a bit off centre. But anyway, he seemed all right. And then he sort of looked at this and that and he said, well, I really want the air seeder, he said, but I've got no money. And, well, I'm not one for giving up too easy.
That story goes for quite a while. And there's heaps more good stories about the wealth that this land produces.
Per capita, there's the most hives in the state registered to Tintinara, secondly to Keith, and then third to Canalpin, fourth to Meningie. So there's, in this close vicinity, there's very large scale commercial beekeeping operations and the most hives in the state, basically. It's quite a diverse place, this 90-mile desert, for doing what we want to do. Yeah. Natural flora is abundant.